We moved into the flat in April of this year, and I'm living with two of my school friends, Andy and Imi. It was in quite a nice area. It was less than what we were paying on our previous flat, and the rent was pretty good for the area. So that was the main reason. I don't think we really thought about security or anything like that at the time, because it's not really something that's always at the forefront of everyone's mind. I kind of, in my head, I was going, there must be something else going on here. I mean, burglary wasn't the sort of first thing I thought of. It was sort of more of a kind of horrid, creeping thing in the back of my head that possibly we've been burgled, but let's look at the other sort of possibilities first. But then it sort of kind of hits you that, yeah, we have been burgled, and what do we do next? Like, what do you do in this situation? And sort of got the number for the police and called them up straight away, and so yeah, just total disbelief, I think. The police came round the next morning, early next morning, and they said that the most likely way they got in was what's apparently happening quite a lot, where they can just, if it's a standard Yale lock, they can just slip it with a bit of plastic, they can just jimmy it open. If there's no sort of chub lock or a deadlock on the door, then it's quite easy for them to get in. Well, yeah, the landlord's put some better locks on now, so we feel a bit safer, because the first couple of days after the burglary, I think we were all a bit jumpy, a bit on edge. I mean, I know that whenever I heard the door go, I was straight up to see who it was. So yeah, I feel a lot safer now with those on. I'm like, look at it as a way as it's just one of those things that happens, but there's lots of ways you can make it so it's not you that it happens to. I mean, if you make it difficult for them to get in, then they're less likely to try, because I think before it happened, I probably would have said, yeah, it's just, you know, one of those things, probably more likely to happen to someone else anyway. Thought I lived in a nice area, it wouldn't happen. But no, it's definitely made me more aware since it's happened, and a bit more sort of careful about what I do. Well, it's been a few weeks since it's happened, so I think sort of the anger and the shock have subsided a bit. I mean, a few days afterwards, we were all quite angry and sort of very annoyed as well. I think mostly now it's more sort of a fear that it can happen again. But like I said, with the new locks, hopefully that kind of lessens the chance of it happening. I think probably when looking at new properties, we'll be sure to sort of check the security and things like that first. I think the first time I buy somewhere myself, I'll probably be looking at getting the security as tight as possible as being my first priority now.